Get ready for the dictation. Dictation will start in 5 seconds. Start. The opposite party filed objection to the miscellaneous case, refuting the allegations made therein. The opposite party contended that the petition is not maintainable both in fact and law. The same has been filed to delay the fair trial of the election petition. The petition is misconceived and thus the same is liable to be dismissed. It is contended therein that the opposite party has filed the election petition on the ground that the petitioner, as on the date of election, was disqualified to be chosen and for being a member to the House of People, as she is not a citizen of India. The election petition has been presented in conformity with the provisions of sections 81 to 84, read with section 117 of the Act, as well as on the ground spelt out in section 100 of the Act, read with Odisha High Court Rules 1948. It is specifically averred in the objection that all the facts necessary to formulate the cause of action have been stated in the election petition, and concise statement of all the material facts on which the opposite party relies have been furnished in conformity with the requirement under section 83 (1)(a) of the Act. In the event it is felt necessary during adjudication of the election petition that some particulars are lacking, then also this court can direct the opposite party to furnish such particulars by way of amendment or to modify the election petition for ensuring a fair and effective trial of the same, as envisaged under section 86 (5) of the Act. The election petition does not disclose a single statement which could be construed as unnecessary or scandalous or frivolous or without details or vexatious or tend to prejudice the parties in fair trial of the election petition. It appears from the averments made in the petition that the petitioner wants that the opposite party should also state the evidence in the election petition which is contrary to the provisions of law. The opposite party has come up with a specific case that the petitioner is not a citizen of India and as such she is qualified to contest the election. This court has ample jurisdiction to try and decide the said question of citizenship in the election petition. Hence, the allegation made in the petition to that effect is vague. The opposite party has come up with a properly constituted election petition in conformity with the provisions of the Act, and hence the same is not liable to be rejected under Order 6, Rule 16, read with Order 7, Rule 11 CPC, The opposite party further submitted that he has stated all material facts to disclose the complete cause of action, which can only be gone into at the time of trial. Hence, the election petition should not be nipped at the bud. Thus, he prayed for dismissal of this petition with cost. In order to substantiate their respective case, Mr. U.K. Samal, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. G. Agarwal, learned counsel for the opposite party, advanced their respective arguments at length, relying upon various case laws of Honorable Supreme Court as well as this court in support of their cases. Taking into consideration the rival pleadings of the parties, it is to be determined as to whether the question of citizenship of a candidate can be gone into in an election petition, and whether the election petition discloses all material facts which give rise to a complete cause of action. Stop.